Yeah, I wonder what we're reacting to today. It's not like this title gives it away or anything, but yeah, I watched Titanic today, and by today I mean like a few days ago. By the time this gets uploaded, and also been looking up Titanic sinking videos on YouTube because I don't know why I just like watching stuff flood with water. So I figured I'd watch this. Actually, I'm on a side note. I am actually maybe planning on starting writing a crossover between MLP and the Titanic, although it wouldn't be like exactly the same. Like you'd have the classic. Well, no, like obviously you'd have Rose would be Rarity and Jack would be Spike, but there'd also be like other characters as well from the main six, and it wouldn't just be they have to escape the Titanic. It'd be like a more modern day thing, and they get caught in like a severe thunderstorm, and they hit a reef, and they have to start like they have to find a way to stop the ship from sinking and becoming the next Titanic disaster. And part of the process is they have to overthrow the popular kids who are locking the unpopular kids below the decks. Even though that never actually happened in the Titanic, it was all miscommunication. They tried to save the third class passengers, just they didn't have a translator, but it makes good drama. So it's in my story anyways. I don't know. I mean, there'd be more details. I could maybe write another video about it. Let's just get started with this reaction. Just thought I'd bring that up because it actually is kind of fitting to this. But yeah, I'm not sure how Titanic can be sunk by Caillou, considering Caillou wasn't even. There was no one. There was no. I don't think there was TV back then, let alone a TV show called Caillou. But whatever. Go animate logic. We'll make exceptions to reality.
Finally, another episode. It's been a whole month without a Caillou video.
And right off we start with a fourth wall break. Okay.
And I am finally awake. I guess the first thing I will do is go on my computer. How about I watch a video on YouTube?
Sounds like a good idea.
This summer, Jack's back.
I'm pretty sure we saw him sink into the ocean. I don't think you come back from that. As much as we want him to, I don't think you come back from that. Jack Dawson, the badass. Of course, he was pretty much a badass in the movie.
Titanic 2, Jack's back.
Okay, I think this might if this is a real thing, I want to see it because it's just so out there it might be interesting.
Coming soon.
Or that might be a fan-made trailer too. It sort of looks like it could be. Really? Yeah, the best day ever, I'll bet.
Wow, that trailer looked awesome. I hope the Titanic 2 Jack's Back movie will come out in 2019. Whoa.
Well, I don't see why it wouldn't. I want to see that. I mean, like, I want to see how you live through being dropped in the ocean and sinking 20 feet under. Just in case I ever get on a sinking ship, I need to know how to survive too. Plus, I'm just curious, like, what? I'm pretty sure he was dead. Like, I'm pretty sure he was friggin' dead. I don't know how you come back from that. Like, you can make up whatever cinematic excuse you want. I think he's dead, but whatever.
What's this?
Wait. Oh, this is a fake. I don't think there's anything called a Blue Star Line. Oh, wait. This is for the sake of this movie. Why did I not pick up on that immediately?
Awesome. It looks like they made a replica model of the Titanic, called Titanic 2. I hope I can go on its maiden voyage. That gives me an idea.
I should not be laughing at that. But I don't know. I had something I was going to say. That is an interesting tie-in, though. It explains how Caillou would be on the Titanic in modern day. And it actually makes sense. They made a replica, so I have to give you credit for that. That makes sense.
I can sneak out of the house, go to Southampton, England, and go on the Titanic 2 maiden voyage.
Yeah, go to Southampton, England. Just a hop, skip, and a jump from Goanimeville.
That would be so cool.
Oh, I thought he was going to say he was going to sink it. Okay. At least he's not planning to sink it yet, although the title doesn't make me feel hopeful that it's going to survive.
And where do you think you're going, young man?
Oh, nowhere for you to know.
Nice response. And he just lets him walk away like, okay, that's good enough for me. I don't care.
That troublemaker is up to something.
Which is why I didn't even try to stop him, as he clearly left the house with that scheming expression.
I find out, he will be in big trouble.
And if I don't find out, I guess he'll get away with it.
Okay.
Wow, Caillou's is almost as tall as the ship. Why does he even need to get on there? He could just swim across the ocean almost. Look at how tall he is compared to the people. That's ridiculous.
Let's get on this ship and leave.
Wow, I didn't know you could board the Titanic by just walking up the side of it like that. Is that how it worked?
Wow, they weren't kidding. This is so cool. I have to explore the ship.
I would actually like to explore the Titanic. It would be nice to make like a thrill ride where they just you explore it and then they sink it recreationally, but it's controlled so no one actually gets killed. Like, I like the sinking part, but obviously the fact that people died, that's not cool. I don't know. I'm just a sucker for things that are sinking. Like, I used to throw this old snow sled in the pool. It had a little cut in the back, and I put like a weight in the back and just watch it gradually flood with water until it sank. And I put like little cars in it and watch them just slowly get submerged as the water filled the sled. I wish I could find that sled. I want to do that again. What the heck? And now Caillou's about as big as the people again. Go animate logic. He can magically change size. That really was a nice ship. It's just... Oh, look! It's as tall as the clouds!
What a lovely night. Beside it being rather cold, I am feeling a bit tired. I wonder why. Oh, I am getting a call.
Hello, I am the captain of the Californian. I would like to say that there are some matching icebergs ahead.
Wow, so they made a replica of the Californian, too, the ship that was on the horizon but didn't rescue Titanic because of a miscommunication. So what they happened was, the Titanic, they sent them a warning about icebergs, and the Titanic's like, shut up, we're busy. And then they went to bed 20 minutes later, and they hit the iceberg literally right after that. And they sent distress signals out to them, but the wireless operator had gone to bed for the night, so they never received them until it was too late. And additionally, they sent distress rockets up, but they were erratically spaced, so they didn't realize what it was. They just thought they were having a party or something, because you're supposed to fire them at regular intervals if you're in distress. Looked that up on Wikipedia a couple days ago, so it must be true. It's on Wikipedia, right? But that's something probably someone wouldn't fake. Why would you fake that? That's so doesn't make any sense. But yeah, Titanic should have fired the rockets at regular intervals. Maybe then they would have realized something was wrong instead of just thinking they were partying. Everything was a mess. Although I'm not going to absolve the Californian from fault. They should have woke the wireless operator and checked what was going on too.
You might want to slow down to about 15 knots, just in case you collide with an iceberg.
Okay, thank you.
Well, at least he's going to
I'm
listen.
getting pretty tired, so I think I will go to sleep for the night.
And I'll walk through the background. I know the black boxes on the edge that are somehow part of the ship as well. Painters got a little bit lazy and just decided, forget making that part of the ship ornate. We'll just make it black. Just a solid color that anyone could easily paint.
Okay, let's ram the Titanic into an iceberg.
Oh, come on. Really, Caillou? Why can't you just go on the ship and have fun? I would have liked this much better if it'd be like, oh, look, I'm going to steer the ship. And it's like, oh, shit, it's an iceberg. I can't get out of the way in time. At least then Caillou's not maliciously doing this. Oh, wow, they really did put the best day ever to this. That
Said it's gonna be a good one, just wait and see. Jumped out of bed and I ran outside, feeling so extra ecstatic. It's the best day ever.
why? Just why?
I'm so busy, got nothing to do. Spent the last 2 hours just tying my shoe. Every flower, every grain of sand.
Did the sinking just freeze or something? It would be nice if it did. I mean, it would be nice if the ship just magically said, I don't want to sink anymore, and it didn't sink completely.
Is reaching out to shake my hand. It's the best day.
Why would they stand there just blindly until the water flooded the grand staircase? Why wouldn't you try to get up on deck and get away from the water as long as you could? I don't know. And now the ship's unsunk again. I really do wish that is how it happened. It would have been nice if the Titanic just unsunk itself and sank again. That way maybe the Carpathia would have made it in time.
Sometimes the little things start closing in on me. When I'm feeling down, I wanna lose that frown. I stick my head out the window and I look around. Those clouds don't scare me, they can't disguise this magic that's happening right before my eyes.
Oh, now it decides it wants to sink full steam again.
Soon,
I can't take that seriously, man.
Mr. Moon will be shining bright. So the best day ever can last all night. Yeah, the best day ever's gonna last all night now. It's the
I'm gonna bet they didn't have it break because it's a static image and you can't really do that with that.
best day ever. It's the best day ever. It's the best day.
Oh, I'll bet it is. I'll bet it is. I bet you sang this when a certain president got elected that's totally taking away our freedom, too. I bet you're singing it as he destroyed net neutrality and as he's making ICE detention facilities and taking kids away from their parents for no reason. Really? SpongeBob reference?
Yes, 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 yes. I finally did it.
What did you do right now?
This is his lifelong goal, apparently. Such a nice young chap.
I went out and sunk the Titanic too.
And he's proud of it. He's fucking proud of it. Caillou, I got nothing. You're just an asshole in this continuity. You really are.
Okay, first, I don't know why you would just tell us right away, and second,
I don't know either, but I'm glad because I think he's going to get some much-deserved punishments. That is not an overreaction. He killed several people. That is completely legitimate. That does actually bring up a valid point. Why did they just leave the bridge unguarded where he could hijack the steering? Shouldn't there be like a co-captain piloting the ship so that doesn't happen? Look, I know Caillou is the one who steered it into the iceberg, but the captain's at fault too. You don't just leave the bridge unguarded. Come on. Keep someone there to steer the ship in your absence. Like, what the hell, man? Ugh. I just don't get it. I'm trying to point logic into this video when I know it's not real, but still, like, that just really bothers me. Such a stupid oversight that could have easily been avoided.